It's time for today's feature presentation. This is an album with 15 all-new, never-before-seen projects from yours truly. So grab your drinks, grab your popcorn, sit down, and relax, because the show is about to begin. It's time for Curtain Call!
Rap Cypher Shang, Tsung versus Tsumugi, Shirogane. Begin!
Pleasure to have your acquaintance, miss. The name is Shang, and I'll spare no trouble to vanquish this. Do not test my patience, I've made me waiting to see a fight and see demise where there are eyes. So what will it be tonight? Your soul couldn't feed me, please. You're a weakling creature that thinks she brings all the things to be a good TV series on DVD and for the kids to stream. But you see, they bleed for a meaningless reason. The face they see, and I'm a fiendish beast. That story was deeper than V3 scenes. You should have no need for a keyboard screen to deceive. You're utterly worthless in running a circus to show off your freaks. You could not possibly hurt us. My tournament's purpose is to call off all of the weak. No, I do not want you to speak. Unless you wish to be condemned to the damned. If competence is what you seek, then I suggest you leave your friends in my hands.
Can you make this quick? You're wasting our class's time. You're not a culprit, and you're certainly no mastermind. You convince yourself that you've done much worse than the Blacken's crimes. I'll put it blunt, just like Kokichi. That's a lie. Like him, you're conniving. I'm sure you could find a placement in our roster, but your ratings are used to annihilation. You want to take my soul? Well, I'm not your games. I won't buy it. Mortal Kombat and its guests. That's the real deadly alliance. To make yourself look younger, you're stealing souls. You're fake, cause I could easily achieve that with just a layer of makeup. You know your life's a lie. It doesn't matter how you fight it. In the end, they took your story and decided to completely rewrite it.
A demon past his prime. My malice surpasses you.
You're just a stepping stone for all the villains after you.
Done licking Xiao's boots, you can't possibly be stopping this.
You want some tips for trickery? Tune in to Danganronpa, bitch!
Cease, Shirogane, before you doom your bloodline. It seems I speak too late, for you confuse it with your love life. From cospox to plot holes, your writing had a slow demise. Thus you'll suffer another crushing. Now your soul is mine. You speak with the keeper of time. I'll be to rewind your demise, to remind you you're weak, and you'll find I'm a peak is divine. You may seem to be fine, but you're weak of the lies that your series defined. You can tell by your eyes, your disguise is a see-through. You're the ultimate cosplayer, but nobody wants to be you. Perhaps I have a potion that can make your mind less clouded. You gave your life to the game, but can't afford to live without it.
May the elder gods have mercy as you take your final breath, for I won't be so forgiving. There are fates worse than death.
All your needless, ceaseless reboots show your writers deserve punishment. They crammed in titans and timelines and decided to run with it. The outside world is watching you, but they don't seem to care. So I'll give them what they want and end your story in despair. There is no hope for you, just like with all the others, cause I'm only adding to the countless defeats that you've suffered. So own up to the execution that's born from your ambition. Your win, your reality, they were always fiction.
Rap Cypher Porygon versus Polybius. Begin!
Before you start to fight me, I would advise don't look directly in the screen because I'm blinded with lights. I use use strings of code bigger than you when I load. If you convert into my cyberspace, your mind will be fried. Drop a quarter and see the phenomenon they're talking about. An innovative game that makes the bass and draws in crowds. You couldn't block me out even if you tried. Wanna go back in your Pokeball? That's not an option now. Talk about your looks with your cubic features, but you fit right in with your new releases. You don't have purpose and you shoot your beams, cause you're only flashy when you're inducing seizures. The players get disease when you're on the screen, cause this automaton has been obsolete. You once had a use, but that's not the case. Now you can't go in orbit, but I'll leave you space.
I ain't sparing no change to a made-up coin operation. To conclude your story, you hope I just go travel through data. You think you're shady, man? Game consists of random shapes and crazy graphs. Dragged you out the room cause arcades knew you wouldn't make them crap.
Causing fatalities like it's MK Ultra.
But on the PlayStation Store, they tell me nobody played once. So people were dedicated to find you. The fans of your story went from data mining to seeing gated writing. Your legend makes my head spin, and the men in black suits must have deleted your senses. Paid off the Fed since, and your casualties were written off as accidents. And now I'm damaging this cabinet. Gone without a trace, you're a fad of the past. Went up in smoke like you left for them like Ash's dad. You're so forgettable to the people that played you. So if you wipe the memories, it wouldn't really change much.
You're low as a dream of fame for you is hopeless. Everything you spat sounded poorly phoned in. You're made to break and I am losing patience. If you see your win, it's a hallucination.
So many secrets and lies that all the agents devised to keep you inside the minds of all the players. Your beam enlightened their eyes and at least to the demise. You try to see into mine, I'll make your brain hurt. I cannot be copy-pasted yet you're copying my flow. I've seen more addictive gameplay from Pokemon Go. Try to send me your subliminal messages, I'll escape. This battle is over because Polybius fainted.
You hit the missiles with electric flow. Then they had to seize your episode because of seizure episodes. The anime banned you, but it wasn't your fault. Now I'm not the only one that's getting locked in a vault.
Rap. Cypher. The Judge. Versus Misfortune.gb. Begin.
No other being resides who resides in the silence and ponder my thoughts, but now you've arrived. You've had the chance to advance, but alas, I'll be turning you off. So full of hot air and arrogance, your schemes will come to an end when it's me that you're faring with. I just sit staring for now because soon I'll be burning this god. I haven't introduced myself. I'm the judge of your sins, so let us begin. You abysmal scum, the infinite. Your only life goes causing death on a whim. You're not a flesh and blood, you're a spectre, an amalgamation made from gifts you stolen from. Or you may be a figment of my imagination when rupturing this soul and stun.
I'm not a ghost, you're mistaken. I exist within the fabric of reality.
I came here to play with you, Pablo.
Do you wish to challenge me?
Well, let's play a game, shall we?
I'll begin by listing off all of your fallacies. You wish to have a match with me? Your judgment's black and white like what the batter sees.
Watch your tongue, cause your flow was abhorrent. So stiff and rigid, I would figure it was rigor mortis. Don't pick a fight with an imp, you'll be floored when I torch you and turn your family into corpses. This cat can speak, but he's ways to use breath.
I'm a worse threat than Japan for you and your lost passion. You're so insistent in chasing your death. If you wanna see your brother again, choose the wrong cabin.
What is your motive, acquaintance? If you wish to cause me pain, then you seem to be sorely mistaken. You're so complacent inside of your game and you're not quite skilled in the art of violent competition. A mistake that you chose to face me. You claim that you pull the strings, but you're a puppet yourself. Isn't that right, Casey? My abilities are multifaceted. Anyone who's ever played you found you by accident. When you gave a riddle to the players to answer, they tossed you back into the trash. Your feeble existence will come to an end. Perhaps it'd be best if they would all forget you. A shell of yourself that is descended from hell. Hence nothing remains except for regrets too.
Lost all your valor cause Valerie died. Became so sad, threw your pal to the side. He grabbed his bat, then went to attack. You tried to scratch, but then he demolished you. That's what your back for misfortune befalls you. You were replaced by a man in a costume. The player forgot you and batter off you for speaking in riddles for half of the time. You're so incompetent. Honestly, this game was over before it began. You sat back and watched a man from God crumble your world to sand. The struggles were for naught, my friend. So watch as I draw near.
No need for your judgment now. I am God here.
Rap Cypher. Captain Falcon versus Harvey Birdman. Begin.
It's Harvey Birdman and I'll enter this race. A bounty hunter from space? I think I won't take the case. I'm powered by the sun. You think your flames can hurt me? Then prepare to feel the power of eternity. They call it F-Zero cause they give 0 Fs. Like Nintendo, I'm forgetting any fame you had left. There's no defending you or need to find a witness cause the only writing you do is copyright infringement. You're the type of guy to go to a victim and tell them to stop resisting, then beat him up and lock him in prison. So no, the law is not above these crooked cops in our system. If you think you're seeing freedom, I'm guessing that visor's blocking your vision. Your series manages to go in all the wrong directions, so there is no question on whether you got the diss that I sent you. Better call up your colleagues, you're gonna need a vengeance. You're far behind, so use your time to try and catch.
There are two types of rappers on this beat. The ones who fail at every turn and crash and burn in me. I suggest you retreat. Everybody knows I'm packing a punch. I'll get Bird Girl and take her to Falcon lunch. Haha! You're better off throwing this match, cause I'm the only one between us who has ever rode a track. I'm getting first place in every race I can't lose, while you're ending up getting your crest taken from you. Yes! With the way you're treating Peanut, you must be allergic. With every case you make, you turn the courtroom to a circus. I come back from explosions, bitch, you know you couldn't hurt this. You couldn't host a space coast, even he knows that you're worthless. I'd say show me your moves, but we both know that you would crack under the pressure. I'm able to kick ass because I'm simply better. You're a shitty lawyer and the evidence is damning. So shoot your range at me, I think that I could use some tanning.
Say, Captain, how do you explain the dangers that they keep the other races trapped in? A violation of safety is what your track is. You participate in races that most often end in deadly crashes. This case is closed, now remember for the future, you're not exactly setting the best example for viewers. You've been found guilty of being a massive failure. Trying to fly from justice, now this Falcon's a jailbird.
Come on! You can't take jabs at me, I know your life is broken. This case may be closed, but your marriage is open. From your wife to your boss, you don't really have that much more to lose. I have another blue Falcon that they love more than you. Not to make accusations, but we both know I'm quicker. The only barbs and you've taken's when you drown yourself in liquor. I'll hit you like another bus, break all of your vertebrae. That's just what Harvey gets for messing with a bird of prey.
Rap Cypher. The Clockman versus the Skin Taker. Begin.
Ye should have stayed lost, chap. Then you wouldn't have to rob me. I hardly regard ye as legend. Take one more step closer and I shall have at thee. Wait, after a girl for losing red shoes, but yours will match hers when you're spitting up blood. Your legend couldn't bounce back like a bungee cord, so like your forums, I be bringing the flood. This corpulent wizard is tortured by sin. I shan't be surprised if ye force into kids. Both ye and Horace Horrible are akin, so make your way out for I'm turning your skin. I'll do ye a favor by slowing your ticking and showing ye what I define as violent. Ye wonder why me jaw be rocking? 'Tis all the better to grind your hide with. This man-look is laughable. Adam to buy massive hats and coats, fashioned ye half a room. Now you're about to be next to be entering in me fantastical candle coat fashion show. I get the job done with me skeleton crew, and ye shall be next for your skin I shall shred. This con be making the constellations, so try to weave some bars instead.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. You're entering
entering into my land, I can only assume that your ship's lost. You dare treat a wizard with disrespect? I simply came here to hip hop, and yes, my sword may have been lost while you were abandoned like Chris Straw. So grind my skin, eye for eyelid. Traumatized kids while your tails just drain and type shit. After this, lazy bones took flight, a shite ship only took off to another kind of pirate. I spied with my looking glass, a crooked man with a crooked stature, with a crooked past in a crooked land. I can clearly see he's a crooked rapper. You must be on the voyage trying to be finding your plot. I will take you on a trip whether you like it or not. You bore me with your story saying you have frightening lies. For listening, I simply don't have enough time on the clock. You're such an abysmal thing. It won't take much time for you to rock with the rest. You're so deeply safe from your punishment, but the wizard does not forget.
Your shanty couldn't shiver me timbers or even shake me bones. Now ye have a ticket to meet with Davy Jones. Your nose could pierce me flesh if I had it. I'll rip it off your face and swab the deck with your body and make you walk the plank. Yeah! Ye hear that, man? This wizard be taking the children at night. We shall show him a sight to remember. We'll burn him to embers and fill him with fright. Yeah! Like Milo, your end is met in the cove tonight. Come forth and enter me maw. Ye have to go inside.
I sit and watch as you fall apart with your wretched screams. It only makes sense you put those above the age of 10 to sleep. It's Mr. Cadaver to you, you fiend. Pick you like Bobby did, leaving you axed off. You're the weakest one in your crew. You big glass eyes and a bigger glass jaw. I think all the trees and the houses around me. You pillage the villages, killing the innocents. And as a pirate, you lusted for violence. I simply do this because it is my privilege. For all of the men and children you have murdered, this rap is their vengeance. For I'm the next bearded man to teach you a valuable lesson.
Rap, Cypher, Mr. Widemouth versus the Webkins Killer. Begin.
Terms are excited to just find a new friend. When you play with Mr. Widemouth, the fun never ends. So stand in the corner, close your eyes and go peek. 'Cause you're disguising your identity like hide and go seek. But if the people found like a secret, they'd go and lock you up, execute and electrocute you, and it wouldn't be so fun. We'll have our secrets, but your rumor is a novel one. Spread around the classroom like bodies after you shot your gun. Better than any Webkin that you have ever seen. 'Cause I make any patches look like garbage next to me. Jump off of the balcony, come and let me snap your wings. You won't go slide if you imagine there's a trampoline.
Welcome to my office. But wait, you're not a Webkin. After this lesson, I'll still be giving you a present. Must have gotten ill from all of the sick kids you're hurting, so don't worry. I've got a permanent cure for this vermin. With a smile that wide, I'm guessing you're here for the dentist. Best get ready for your checkup, this'll only take a second. I reckon I should rev up that engine for your beheading. So remember, it isn't just medicine that I'm dispensing. The kids and I are not your friends. You got defeated by a child that had some common sense. Whenever the parents come, you're hiding under all the beds, looking like a bobblehead. My office could use some color, so watch me paint the walls with red.
Are we playing pretend? Let me be the doctor now. Your set is a virus, and it's time for me to stop them out. I don't need an apple to keep the dog from my house. If I cut your head off, you would still run your mouth. I'm loved by everyone, the kids were terrified of you. They heard about your murders in the desert and retired you. I promise you'll be saved. Let me take you to a better space. Close your eyes and you'll be resting in my special place.
How about you stop luring the kids into your basement? No one wants to play with you, but you try to be too persuasive. You're making me lose my patience. I'm willing to lose his patience. You'll find I'm violent. I'm prescribing euthanasia, so I'll burn up this Furby like I murdered Mrs. Birdie. Imagine all you want, bitch. Your words could never hurt me. I'll make sure to leave a sight that any child will remember. I'll have you severed. Now you'll play the quiet game forever.
CYPHER, Waldo versus Agent 47. Begin.
Hey, I'm glad you found me, but now you're about to regret it. I'm about to set a new record, wrap your mission up in seconds, so get ready for a lesson. I ain't favoring crooks, but if you wanna learn to hide, then take a page from my book. Wearing them red and white stripes cause I'm the flyest dude. I got the sun and I don't even need a tie-in suit. That dome is shining, they can see through your disguises too. I needs to head back into the writer's room. Yeah, you're trying to get your wood to burn, but your handlers abandoned you at every single turn. Yeah, me and Diana, man, we're sharing a bed, cause the amount of game you got is like the hairs on your head. 5 fathers but no love, you're from a test tube. Man, you were built for everybody to forget you. I might go back in hiding when it's time for your rapping, so make like your title and stay silent, assassin.
Don't be alarmed, I'm here to finish business. I'd appreciate it if you would quit your resistance. Sit and listen, I've got lines for this eyesore with rhymes so divine that you'll find they're to die for. So, why don't I pour you a drink? Your confusion's understood, this happens more than you think. Let's have a toast, let the moment be adorned with a clink. You'll fall down on the ground, it happens more than you think. Circumstantial how I dress, you keep your outfit on forever. Needless to say, your clothes don't depend on the weather. I wouldn't be against painting more red on your sweater, and you will never forget that I'm wearing both their colors better.
Don't dog my fate, I'll take your job real quick with my feigned garb. I don't need a costume to stay under the radar. You think your sins are forgiven because you pray hard? Your next mission should be living behind jail bars. Put down the fiber wire, we both know that you choked. So put on that clown costume cause all I see is a joke. Damn, it seems so biased couldn't reap what he sowed. Hold your ducky tight and make like Ray's head and explode.
Your files are the only book with your name that I've opened. Your brother hates you and you don't know how to cope with it. You're hopeless and moping and your relationships are broken. But I'll be sure to give your girlfriends my condolences. We both travel the globe, but I make a visible difference. If you visited my home, you would be dealt with in minutes. There wouldn't be a single witness since my target's alone with me. I have yet to break my cover since nobody's noticed me. I toppled Providence and it appeared to be happenstance. I'll be bashing your glasses and make it look like an accident. So be glad that this happens, send your goodbyes in a letter, because I've just found a way to make you disappear forever.
Rap CYPHER, Granddad versus Mario. Begin.
You better listen, cause Granddad is about to spit it. I smash these fans and hacks so bad I get this shit delisted. We both know that you ain't ready, so dull but trying to be edgy. I'll gobble a creepy pasta, hope shimmy lots of spaghetti. Want me to find you? How about a yabba dabba don't? I'ma barge into your castle, grab this asshole by the throat. You're a menace to the kingdom, I can see why they can't stand you. I'll stomp him like the Pumbaa and I'm feeling so grand. Nobody gave a single shit about that crappy pasta game. Cryptic text and awful frames, your camera hacks are all the same. High quality rap for days, bitch, I keep the hands bopping. They call me a Flintstone cause me and Peach keep the band rockin'.
Ever since you entered this battle, you signed your head, you hit the bikes for it. Now there's no more time to fly away, there's no way out of here. You were stuck in my place now. You were taking a selfish way out.
Let's go. This is my world that you're stepping in. I'm glad you had your fun in all your 10 seconds of relevance. Designers so lazy that they ripped off a TV show's game. I guess they did bring gaming back into the Stone Age. I'll splatter you across your shitty barren levels, and then I'll turn the plate that binds this meme into some marinara. You disgust me. You can't win this scenario. Who tore apart this bootleg? It's me, Mario.
Don't you think you caused enough trouble, you sleazy bastard? You're your speed rated defeat. Now I'ma beat you even faster. My bootleg's better made than you, your chick is corrupt. The only point of advice I give is to shut the hell up. You yap on and on about your crimes, but I don't give a shit. You've been falling off since auto scroll pushed you over the edge of the cliff. Feel like you're ARG and it wasn't surprising too. Players made like a victim cause none of them had eyes on you.
Your ancient history, you can't accept your time is through. You were king for a day, but now everybody despises you. So not a single person will care when I bash your head. There's nothing you can do to change my mind about what's happened.
This is number 2, another bloody that you were smart, found across the body without a single source. So fragments found around the ground with like you are lying next to him. No one's left to love him, no friends or even ex-gun-kid.
animals allowed in this place. Better not run your mouth or you'll be ground into paste. Bananas are ass, my boy, you got poor taste. You want a flame grilled whoopin'? Have it your way, bitch. I'll take your goat candy and hurt her, mix her up into a sludge like our impossible burgers. And you want some fries with that for an additional fee? Shit, I'd burn you and your jungle up and do it for free. Bro, grab your bongos and try to keep up. You ain't a Kong, bro, you got a weak punch. Suck on these nuts, this freak takes last. Grow this bitch with chicken, that's a DK rap. Your plots are thin like a BK rapper. You're only good for some pre-K laughter. You got a time, I got nothing on underneath. Mother doesn't need to cover, cause there's nothing to see, okay?
It's DK, gets a fraud soul air. Think a big shit, but Kong don't care. With flow so clean, got no need to expand, bruh. Ring up Dairy Queen and she telling me banana. Got my boxing gloves and rock the schmuck, and you know that it's all because you're offering that awful lunch. You're not an option to me when I'm feeling hungry, so make like the gremlins, get the fuck out of my country. Can't catch up to me, I'm too groovy. Put you in a barrel and make a dude smoothie. I'll jungle beat a fucker if he thinks that he'll be hitting me. They call me a donkey cause I'm carrying this industry. This far as thinking women belong in the kitchen. Me and Dilly had your shit, that cook belongs in a prison. We went Kong on the building, put your wallet through some deep pain. You're a dick king and I serve you like DK.
What? What the hell does that even mean?
Banana.
Rap. Cypher. Mariana. Mordegard. Glesgorv. Versus. Smile Dog. Begin. I see you across from my screen. You are a lost cause. I am not what I seem. I am Mariana Mordegard Glesgorv. If you attempt to drag me to hell, you will get scorched. You are a parasite that's looking for the next bored person to enter your message and get you to export. Spread the word? No, I don't intend to. Let it be clear that my intention is to end you. Despite your better efforts, you have failed to frighten me. I believe this pet should be kept on a tighter leash. Lend your eyes to me so I may see. No, I will not take lies from a JPG. Down, dog. It is time for you to rest. When I am finished, there will be nothing left.
Incoming message, check it and pay attention. Copyright or not, this battle ends with your suspension. I heard the word was spread and it was sent to this pathetic message. Scared method is staring for around 20 seconds. I'm in your head, better believe that I get deep up in RGB screens in your REM sleep. Shallow eyes witness as I take a bite, but instead of a chunk, I'll be taking over your mind. Barco Biden inside your computer, it's Benjamin Bennett versus K9 Freddy Krueger. Keep staring, pussy, I'll be having you scream soon. You can close your eyes, but you'll see me in your dreams too.
You made a mistake, keep your words to yourself, or else I'll light a flame and see you burning in hell. You are below me. You will end soon. You want to be remembered, but they'll forget you. You try to break my mind, but I am far beyond your comprehension. For I could split your hopes apart in seconds. Yes, you tried to beckon me, but no pleading could stop me. YouTube headquarters will find your severed bleeding body.
There's nothing that can save you. Meet your fucking movie maker, you fake, or I will break you. I'll delete this freak directly. You'll surrender with me. You can pray for mercy as I drag you down to hell with me. Oh, this is God, and there is no escape. I'll say this solid and stand on a stage. You die in your face and you look like a lunatic. As the coming storm will end with this computer. I'll party you should have stayed silent. You could have been useful, but you chose to die still. Once they can person that you use crime. Those that you can be scared with the fire.
CYPHER. Math Mothras versus MISSING.NO. Begin!
Enter Mothras, you don't wanna see me in your stadium. I don't need to move an inch, and soon after the game is done, everywhere I go I leave a trail of blood. So after I'm done, your trainer ain't gonna be able to stop me on. And in the chibi war, it's this bird type I'm assaulting, plus the power on your block. Now the stitch on windows falling, that the difference between us is that I tower, you're cowering, while you're in the control, I'm taking down the power grid.
I don't know what I expected. That was not very effective. Let this be a lesson not to mess with your elders. You can't bend against us, it'd be best to surrender. Cause I don't need to mess with your structure to make your head render. Spit hot like it's Cinnabar, think you'll be getting far. Cause dragon tear can't burn me, cause I burn hot like it's Cinnabar. Worm into my systems and you'll find yourself rewritten. Then I'll rid him from existence.
What's a missing number to math? Return all your bits and just ashes. You exist just an accident. Clickable fights, then you be crashing. And this isn't passive. You couldn't outlast a couple matches. Gonna have you going back in the trash. But I shit, cause bitch, I'm a dragon. Brain free to an HBU. Day to believe the game and it's saying soon. You're corrupted things. I'm breaking computers. All rates, so no longer chasing you. You're not challenging me. You're just a graphical lack of my screen. So I'll be having you fade to black. And I'll stare your asses right back and say,
they think you're a hoax. Wow, that must really suck. Threw you under the bus, like you under the truck. No one gives a fuck. You just don't have appeal, cause the difference between us is actually real. Erase the graphics, every change is static. I'ma be the one that slays this dragon. Try and attack and I'll phase or pass it. All that you have is flashing and static, and that's it. Put this Mugen monster in my pocket. Your first loss is cause I caught ya.
Rap Cypher, the Bloody Painter versus Bloody Man.
Shh, keep it quiet while I'm painting. I keep the doors locked, now you're not escaping. If she's looking for a victim, I got nothing to offer her. Painting bloody little bodies, I'm Bob Ross, the slaughterer. So watch as I slice the beat, make this battle my masterpiece. I heard that you're an urban legend, but you're sad to see. Stride around the campfire, buy some asshole teas, but you're not scaring anybody with those tattered sheets. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, Bloody Mary. And you sure fall from graces, you got older, Bloody Mary. Anyone who tests me ends up with the others buried. You will be no different, that's where you get colder, Bloody Mary.
The lesser being summoned me, and thus I have appeared. Now succumb to your distress, because I am your greatest fear. Say I faded, but the starving artist barely got his start at all. Unlike your only friend, your fame wouldn't have far to fall. There is no greater symbol of arrogance than a man who chops and buries his therapist just because he couldn't bear with it. Just a disappointment to your parents, so you hide behind your guise like a man. Life isn't fair, is it? They wanted a daughter but couldn't get it, so it seems their prayers were answered with this pussy instead. I'll show a deviant artist an original he can credit when I put a pen down and paint his mirror with his head.
Haven't been in centuries, it's not a surprise how looking at you makes me want to scratch my eyes out. Chop me to pieces till off the disease of red. I'm not just drawing but so off with the queen's head. You can't do shit, bitch, I'm breaking the mirror. And I'll be making new paintings with all the babies that fear. Hang you upside down soon after it's lights out. Try and run all you want, but your fate's coming nearer.
What happened to your threat of leaving me dead with the rest? Like your tale, which you say is sketchy at best. You couldn't draw attention even with all of your victims' bodies, because you're next to the 1,000 other Jeff the Killer copies. Fall upon your knees and repent, and Hail Mary, your days of stalking women are spent. All this needless blood you spilled, wasted on an unfulfilled life. Your brain will paint your skull with your potential like a still life.
Rap, Cypher, Mr. Bear versus Sammy Lawrence. Begin!
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. My name's Mr. Bear. You're on the air, so there's no need to be scared. I could see you need some release from that awful machine. So go and call the number on the bottom of the screen. Or you could write a letter. I think that'd be better. Follow the address and leave it right inside my cellar. I bet you don't remember the last time you've had a friend, so when this comes to an end, you can stay with me forever.
Rest your head, little sheep, for the time has arrived for your teacher to speak. You fell off the air cause you fell in too deep. Whether alive or dead, soon you shall be asleep. Your taste is like soup and spoon with no bacon, and your heart is as dark as your basement. So face it, praise be, and we shall receive his blessings, my friend. It is time to believe.
You wanna be a foe cause you don't know love. I'll crush this motherfucker up with 100 fuzzy hugs. While you count your sheep, I'll see to it that you have sweet dreams. Stab you with the pen cause I wanna watch the ink. This composer lost his composure, he's aimless. Used to be an icon for entertainment, now you're so unknown no matter how you frame it. So I'll cut you up with scissors cause I'm feeling pretty dangerous. I've talked with the fallen angel, false prophets shall not assault the faithful, and you crawl your way through all confrontation that faces you. You're just another pawn to break through. I think it's time to silence this. I'll have you crying inside of my fire pit. I'll light it, now you're dying like a bitch. You were reliant on a glimpse of light, just like the kid, till the demon showed you violence cause you were riding on his dick.
You can't kill what is sanctified. Your sins have piled up in your painful life. No praying can save you from my savior's bite. You want to paint with your soul, but you're wasting my time. No wasted potential, you could have been great, but Satan even thinks you've gone soft. Face the music, great retribution shall fall upon the follower of a false god. Bad luck with your public broadcast. Till the viewers learn the true nature of this fraud fast. You calm the kids to visit, giving them your contact, so I'll rid you from this prison at long last. You've had your fun, but now it's time to stay in silence. I take you to a greater plane, but you weren't invited. Not a single soul will enter your place again. Now, can I get an amen?
Rap, Cypher, Saki Sanobashi versus
Hollywood legend
People Playground. Begin!
I've spawned in, now it seems we got a problem. Toddlers, creepypasta, I see a hoax, I drop them. Oh, I'm so scared of this deep web anime. That hyper-realistic blood's gonna be flowing down her face. It's so sad to have your life ended that soon, all because you're trapped inside a bathroom from the back rooms. You couldn't Faraday in my facility, you'd mope and get crushed. But if you still think we're equal, then I'ma go for a punch.
Stay away from me, please, I do not wish to fight. I don't know why you're angry, but I need you out my sight. Your massacres are mindless, they erase the weight of death. I wish to stay in silence, yet you chose to waste your breath. No escape, all I can do is lie in wait, sincerely hoping neither one of us will die today. There is no hope. If you wish to drag me into this needless conflict, then you are at the end of your rope.
Yeah, your friend was slamming her head in the floor with all of her stamina. Then she left a hell of a mess for the janitor. Living that tragic life in the room you're trapped inside. You end up with no loved ones. Happy fucking Valentine's.
The skies inside my mind are greater than your skin is. They only buy you cause they wish to play this victim. A cycle of death and rebirth through your visage, because of players sticking in a million syringes.
Just 1 year to vase, girl, you couldn't be hurting me. With so many nerds and toys spreading fake info purposely. Yeah, your story's full of shit. Both you and your fans should try your best. I guess both you and my players bring out their inner psychopath. You left your viewers hanging, but they ain't the ones in danger. This story's in people's heads, but it sure isn't a banger. So congrats, you just wasted my time. I ain't just flaming the mic, but I'ma nuke this like your server. I'm done facing your lie.
How terrible. You are the subject of horrible circumstances and murders, but you deserve it. So terrible. Just like your gorses, you'll be deformed and contorted until you burn in eternum. Get this through your head. With everything you're subjected to, you're just a simple pawn. And you think they're resurrecting you? We are born to suffer, though you must have it backwards. Forever remember, you're not deserving of my last words.
Rap Cypher. Brad Armstrong versus The Batter. Begin.
My introduction needs no more clarification. This track is in need of immediate purification. You're akin to the specters I vanquish, so learn your place and come to my holy fire and die in your isolation. Your soul has been corrupted, I've been sent to purify ya. So keep your freaks away, cause I prefer to work in silence. You cannot let go of your trauma, so here's your reminder. Lisa is buried and serves her purpose as fertilizer. Taste my holy wrath, and soon you shall be burning. You were right when you wanted a wife, but said you don't deserve it. Woman went out in a flash, the same with your dreams of third base. Escape from your purpose when you don't have one in the first place. I changed the world for the better, you've no excuse. I break the chains of vacance, you can't break the cycle of abuse. When taking the blame for your friends, Columbo beat you to no end. Cause you went and dropped the ball on your baby atop her head. Raised your daughter with your friends, then it ended up bloody. I'm hitting home runs, you couldn't make a home for Buddy. I shall be your instructor with something you should be taught at last. The bottom of the bottle will not bring your daughter back.
You can't understand the pain that I felt. Your family dies, the only one to blame is yourself. I didn't want to see other people go through abuse, so I taught children to protect themselves against the men like you. My mission's to protect Buddy at any cost. Your mission's to kill your son cause your love for him is lost. Now you have nothing left to give. You've been dead since the beginning. This is the day that I live. Through your actions, the good in your life was thrown away. You don't take care of your baby, you don't know his name. I sheltered Buddy, yes, but at least she and I were safe. Because of you, Hugo never saw the light of day. Created to be a father, but you ended up as worthless. You showed it in your verse, dragging on as long as Nern does. Your threats are empty like the zones you're leaving stuck behind. So come at me, you bitch, I'd like to see you fucking try.
Enjoy, you worthless junkie, maybe find the balls to fight me. But you could keep on whining and make like the judge and bite me. This balding man is nothing, the Guardians were no match for me. You'd only be sweet when turned to sugar in the factory. You have a tough shell, but on the inside you're pathetic. All you wanted was a hug from Buddy, but you couldn't get it. She hates you, Brad, that is why she purged your life. I'll turn this battle off, adversary purified.
You took everything for granted, you emotionless freak. Never questioning your actions only shows that you're weak. You needed add-ons to beat the ghosts and erase them. Well, I don't need a bat or even arms to bash your face in. They see you as a monster as you walk throughout the zones. No matter what you try to do, you'll always be alone. Destroyed your life in every step. Welcome to the party, bud. You managed to be an even worse father than Marty.